Good evening, Patel, and good evening, Adil. Last week, I think we just started the DApp development or decentralized application development. So for that purpose, I think you already downloaded the Node.js, Visual Studio Code, Truffle, and Ganache. I think these are the things are with you. Okay, once it is done, what you can do is you can create a new folder. Okay, we can create a new folder. I have created one folder last day. I think this is the one. Okay. So what I am going to do is I am starting from the beginning. I am deleting this. Okay, now I am creating a new folder. You can create any folder. You can create a folder anywhere in your system. So create a new folder. Okay, you can just create a new folder, and my folder is new folder. So untitled folder. I am giving the name as mm, Henry. Henry Harvin. Okay. So this is my folder. This is my folder, Henry Harvin. Now what you need to do is, I think you already installed this Node.js package. If you have not installed the Node.js, what you can do is go to nodejs.org and download the latest version of Node.js. Latest is stable version, LTS version. That you need to install. And Truffle also you need to install. Truffle is used to compile and migrate your project. I mean the smart contract. We already know that how to write a smart contract. We can compile and migrate it by using the Remix IDE. That we already seen. We can download and we can compile and migrate our smart contract. That we already see. So there is another framework called the Truffle is there. That is a professional, very nice framework to compile and migrate our smart contract to the blockchain. Similarly, other framework is also there, like Hat is also there. That is also very nice. So anyway, we are going to use this Truffle framework. So Truffle also we have installed. If you are not installed the Truffle, what you can do is npm install -g. Globally, you need to install -g Truffle. Truffle. You are going to install Truffle at 5.4.29. This version is very nice. Okay, this version you have to install. Okay, Truffle spelling mistake is TRUFF. Okay, Truffle. So just try to install this one. So this npm command you are getting only after installing this Node.js. So first of all, you need to install Node.js. First of all, you have to install Node.js. After installing Node.js, you can install the Truffle framework. Now, after every setup is done, what you can do is, okay, in parallel, what we are going to do is, first of all, we are going to do our project in our local machine, that is in the Ganache. So in the meantime, I am opening our Ganache blockchain as well. Let me open my Ganache. Okay, after everything is success, then we are going to do it on the some test network. Okay, my Ganache is also running. Okay, see, my prerequisite is ready, and we should have one editor as well, that is called a VS Code. It is not compulsory, it is an optional thing. You can use any of the editor, either Notepad++ or whatever it is you can use. But this VS Code is very nice editor, so I am using this VS Code editor for typing the programs. Okay, so now we already created a folder, right? We already created a folder that is Henry Harvin. Now you can see it is empty. I am opening this folder in command prompt or terminal. Okay, so my folder in the command prompt, if you're a Windows user, you can go to command prompt and move to that particular folder, this particular folder. Now I am in this particular folder, and this folder is empty. Currently, you can see that it is empty. Now what I am going to do is I am starting a truffle project. Okay, I'm starting a truffle project. So, but a very easy, simple thing is truffle unbox. We can unbox one thing and edit the project. Truffle pet unbox pet shop. We can. Okay, it will start downloading all the things. Okay, now it is done. Okay, now it is completed. This is the folder structure. You can see this is the folder structure. Okay, now what I am going to do is I have to change, or we need to write our own program. We need to write our own program. This is the basic folder structure we are getting, nothing else. We are getting the only the folder structure. So now we are going to open this project in a VS Code because we need to write our own program. So we are going to open this in a VS Code, Visual Studio Code Editor. Okay, opening this project in a VS Code. So file open the folder. My project is in the desktop. Desktop folder name is this Henry Harvin. I am open. I have opened the project structure. So can you confirm whether you are up to this stage? Whether you have installed the Node.js, Ganache, Truffle, VS Code, and this sample folder also created, I think. Okay, so this is the project structure actually. This is the project structure. Here you can see on the left side, or in the project structure, you can see these are the folders available. See what are the folders. Contracts folder is there, migrations folder is there, SRC is there, test folder is there, and non-modules is there. These are the main four folders available in your project structure. So the contracts folder is used to write our smart contract. You can write your smart contract and store in this contracts folder. You can write your own contracts and store in contracts folder. And there is a migration folder is also there. This folder helps you to migrate your smart contract on the blockchain. So the migration folder contains the file that is used to migrate the smart contract that is written on the smart contracts folder to the blockchain. So migration folder is responsible for migrating the smart contract to the blockchain. So, okay, so contracts folder and migrations folder, and there is another one is called SRC folder is also there. SRC. Our aim is to what we are going to do. We are going to do or create a website or a DApp development. That is our aim. DApp development means the complete thing. We need to have a front end, and through the front end, you need to interact to the blockchain. Through the front end, you need to interact the blockchain. So front end development is also there. You need to create a simple website, and from the website or the website data, it can be from the blockchain. From the blockchain, you have to take the data and display on the website. That is our aim. And not only that, from the website, you are entering something, and this detail supposed to send it to the blockchain. These are the things we are going to do. So anyway, we need to create a website. So all the things that is related to the front-end development will be stored in this SRC folder. All the things that is related to the front-end development will be in SRC folder. And the node modules is a library file. Since it is a Node.js based project, all the library file will be in node modules folder. So this is the basic project structure. Now what we are going to do is we are going to write a very small smart contract. I'm going to write a very small smart contract. Okay, so here, come here. This is the project structure. As you know, this is the project structure. Contracts folder is there, migration folder, SRC, and node module. These are the project structure. This is the project structure. So open the contracts folder. Anyway, you know how to write a smart contract, right? Very simple smart contract. So click a new file. You can create a sample.sol. Okay. Your extension should be .sol sample. I can give sample, say MPLD sample.sol and open it. Now the first line should be the license agreement. So what you can do is SPDX license identifier MIT. Okay, I can use this line. Okay, after installing, I think create a sample project. That is the step. Then what you need to do is open the contracts folder. Open the project in the VS Code. Open the project in the VS Code. Then you will get something like this. And open the contracts. Here we are writing our smart contract. Okay, last day, until last day, what we have done is we have created a smart contract in the remix ID. Now we are going to write the smart contract in this truffle framework. Okay, and migrating in the truffle framework. Open the contracts folder. In the contracts folder, what I am going to write is I am going to create a smart contract. My smart contract name is sample. Open bracket, closing bracket, and here I am going to declare a variable string. Yes, string public str. String public str is equal to hello world. Okay, this is my smart contract. I am not doing much more things. This is a very small smart contract. So the smart contract I have done. Okay, smart contract I have done. Next step is very important. How to combine this smart contract. Now I am in this folder. So you see this is my command prompt. In my command prompt, I am in this folder. I have a contracts folder over here. You can see contracts folder is there. Migration folder, node modules, SRC folder, everything is there. And we are going to now next step is I am going to compile this smart contract. So in the remix ID also we have done the same. First of all, we write the smart contract, then compile it, then migrate it. That was a step. Here also I am doing the same step. So I have written the smart contract called sample. Sample is my smart contract, and now I am going to compile it. Not to compile, use the thing truffle compile. That's it. Okay, click enter. It is going to compile. Now it is compiled. If it is successfully compiled, you are able to see one more folder is created over here that is called a build folder that contains the API of your smart contract. So this is the smart contract. Okay, compilation. So I have compiled it. I have compiled the smart contract. If there is any error in the smart contract, definitely it should be displayed. Something like I have like this, enter something like this. And I make it as I'm making it as autosave. It's autosave. And compiling means it will definitely throw an error. Truffle compile. See, compilation failed. You can see this was the error. So if any error happens, you just correct the error and compile it. I am compiling it. Now I have compiled it. So my compilation is successful. Okay, now compilation is successful. I think you have created the smart contract and compiled it. I think you have done up to this. Okay, after compiling, what is our next step is we need to migrate this smart contract on the blockchain. Okay, here this is my blockchain. Ganesh is my blockchain. You can see nothing is migrated, no contracts, nothing is migrated. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to migrate this smart contract on the blockchain. So in order to migrate, there is a migration folder you can see over here. Okay, in our project folder, there is a migration folder. In this migration folder, this migration folder is responsible for migrating the smart contract to the blockchain. So here, what I am going to do is I am going to write one more file to underscore migrate sample. Okay, sample.js. Okay, I am creating a JavaScript file. In this JavaScript file, we are writing the code for migrating the smart contracts to the blockchain. Okay. So anyway, see, one sample is already given over here. Okay, one initial migration.js. You just open this one. This file is responsible for migrating this smart contract, migration.sol. In the contracts folder, you can see initially one migrations.sol is already there. And in the migrations folder, this one underscore some file.js, this file is responsible for migrating this smart contract on the blockchain. Similarly, I have a different smart contract in the contracts folder, that is sample.sol, and this second file to underscore migrate sample is responsible for migrating the sample.sol to the blockchain. So what you need to do is you just change the name over here. Only thing you need to do is change which smart contract you need to migrate. So I need to migrate sample.sol. So this file, now we have created another file in migration.sol. Okay, migrations folder. In the migration folder, you have to create one more file to migrate your smart contract. For that, what you need to do is take the first one, copy entire thing, and paste the entire thing on the second file, and change which smart contract you need to migrate. So my migration folder I have set correctly. Now I am going to migrate the smart contract on the blockchain. Now I am going to migrate the smart contract on the blockchain. So again, come to command prompt. In order to migrate, what you can do is okay, this is my Ganache. I think you can see my Ganache. Nothing, no transaction has happened on this Ganache blockchain. Now, a new smart contract going to be deployed. In order to deploy new smart contract, truffle, just execute this command. Truffle migrate minus reset. So it is migrated the smart contract on the blockchain. It's migrated. Because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is total 4 more block has been created. That means some more transaction has happened. The transaction is nothing but new smart contract is getting deployed on the blockchain, on the Ganache blockchain. We are doing everything on the Ganache blockchain. So what you need to do is you just create a smart contract and try to deploy on the Ganache through Truffle framework. Okay, create a smart contract and migrate that smart contract on the Ganache using Truffle framework, using Truffle commands. It is very simple. Create a folder, create a contract in the contracts folder, and just execute Truffle compile. Then it will compile. Then second step is in the migration folder, you need to create one more file. I have created one more file to migrate the newly created smart contract. So my contract file name is 2 underscore. Okay, just to make sure that it is start with the 2, because first it will first file start with the 1, because the prefix is important, because it is the JavaScript will execute with based on this numbers. First it will going to execute this JS file, then second it will going to execute this one. So start with 2 or 3. Okay, 2 underscore migrate sample.js, and here just to copy entire thing on this file to this, and change the smart contract name. which is smart contract you need to migrate. That's it. After that, not to migrate, only one command you need to do, truffle migrate. Truffle migrate is a command to migrate your smart contract on the blockchain. So our aim is this one. What we are going to do is we have a blockchain. This is our blockchain. Blockchain. Here some smart contract is there. Smart contract is there. This step we have done. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a website. Okay, we are going to create a website. We are going to create a website that is front end. Okay, this is this is the thing we are going to do. So blockchain part we already done, and here we have stored one str variable. We have stored Cyclone, stored the Patil or something. Myself stored welcome hello world or something. So some string is already stored in the blockchain on the blockchain. Now we are going to create this website. We are going to create a website and read this value from the blockchain. Read this value from the blockchain. In the blockchain anyway something is there, and we are going to display on the website. That is what we are going to do. This is called a, anyway in our project front end development is there, back end is blockchain is there, and reading from blockchain to the website, that step is there. This is called a complete DApp development, decentralized application development. Okay, now we are going to create a website, sample website. So we have a build folder over here. Don't delete this build folder, because while compiling you are getting something build folder there, and the contracts folder is there. Here we have written our contracts folder, and the migration folder is responsible for migrating the smart contract on the blockchain. So everything is fine. Next thing is we need to create our own website. I mean, a very small website. We need to create our own small website. So src folder, in this src folder we are going to write the what it is the website. We are going to create a small website. That website of the front end related content should be in src folder. So in the src folder there is, you can see one index.html is already some sample is given. So what I am going to do is I am deleting this. Okay, this container. I am deleting this container. I am deleting these things. I am deleting all those things. Okay, I am deleting all those things. Okay, now it is fine. Now it is fine. Now this is my index.html. What I am going to do is here simple h1 elements. H1, welcome to my decentralized website. Okay, decentralized website. Welcome to my decentralized website. Okay, only one h1 element I have added. Now what will happen is I am going to run this project. In order to run the project, what you need to do is okay, npm run. This command is used to run the project. So welcome to decentralized website, that is shown over here. Okay, this is h2 element. This is my my first project. Okay, this is my sample. Okay, if you done anything over here, you can see that will be reflected over here. Okay, this is the sample. So the project is running. So you can create your own very attractive website. So our aim is not to create so much of attractive thing. Our aim is to display the content from the blockchain over here. That is our aim. Okay, so here what I am going to do is I am creating a button. Okay, read from blockchain. Okay, read from blockchain. Here there is, you can see one a button is there. It is not so good to see. So what I am going to do is I have placed the button, and here I can give some class equal to btn primary. Okay, so this is my button. Okay, they are read from blockchain. This is my button. Now if I click here, means nothing is happening. Okay, because I didn't do anything over here. Okay, fully front-end website I have developed. The front-end website I have developed. So I need to display, if I am clicking over here, I need to display the content from the blockchain over here. So here, what I am going to do is h1 present. I am giving an ID over here, ID equal to ID from blockchain, from BC. This is the ID. Here on this, here while clicking this button, my button is this one, read from blockchain. This is a button. While clicking this button, it is supposed to read the data from the blockchain and display over here. Okay, display over here. That is my intention. That is what we are going to do. So what we need to do, already smart contract is deployed. No doubt, already smart contract is deployed on the blockchain, that is there. We need to connect our website with the smart contract. For that purpose, go to JS file. There is an app.js file is there. Okay, app.js. Here something is written. Okay, I am going to replace with my own code. Okay, let me check. I am having any other code. I am replacing the code app.js. Okay, so this is an app.js file. This file is used to connect your front-end website to the blockchain. So here there is a load. While clicking this button, it is supposed to happen, right? While clicking this button, okay. So what I'm going to do is on the on-click event, I am going to call some function app dot no app dot get data. Okay, app dot get data. I am calling this function, and I am going to define this function over here. Get data was the function I have defined. Get data is the function name. We can make it as an asynchronous function, and there is an arrow function I am giving. Okay, now everything is fine. So here, first of all, we need to call which app.load function. We can call these functions. Okay, so while clicking this button, read from blockchain, what happens is it is going to call, this is a get data function. So it is going to call app.load function. This is the app.load function. Here we are defined the four functions: load web3, load contract, and load account. Load web3 is nothing but it is opening that MetaMask. Anyway, your website is supposed to be connected to, this is your website. This website is supposed to connect it to the blockchain. In order to connect to the blockchain, we need to connect it with the MetaMask. So MetaMask supposed to be pop-up. For that purpose, we are calling this load Web3. We are going to connect to the correct blockchain network. So many blockchain networks are there. So while clicking this button, the MetaMask is supposed to pop up, and from the MetaMask, we are directed to the correct blockchain network. So in order to pop up the MetaMask, we are calling this function load Web3. This function is already available in the MetaMask official website. So just to copy from there. So this is the first function, and the load account is a function. It is actually which account is currently connected to the MetaMask. That information we can get it from the load account function. And finally, very important function is this load contract. Okay, load Web3 we have called. After that, load account called. Finally, this load contract. Load contract function is the important thing. From the connected blockchain network, already some smart contract is deployed. We need to fetch the correct smart contract. We need to fetch the correct smart contract. So here we have defined a variable. Okay, JSON file is nothing but in the build folder, we have a sample.json is there. That thing we need to save over here, sample.json, and don't change the rest of the things. And app dot, we can give a sample, app dot sample is equal to, okay, sample dot deploy. So in the connected blockchain, this sample is deployed. We are taking an instance of that deployed smart contract and stored over here, app.sample. So we can say this app.sample is the our smart contract. App.sample is the smart contract that is deployed on the blockchain. And these are the things happen. These are the things happen while clicking this get data function. So this get data is calling from this button click. On this button click, read blockchain. This is a button. On this button click, this get data function is getting called. So get data function, after get data function is called, it is connected to the blockchain and it takes the smart contract for us, and the smart contract is this one, app.sample. And if you want, you can var str is equal to our smart contract name, you know, away app.sample is the smart contract that is taken from the blockchain, app.sample. In that smart contract, we have a variable called, what was the variable in my smart contract? No doubt, go to the contract, sample.html. My smart contract is str. Okay, so str. Okay, str. I have retrieved my variable, and what I am going to do is I am display over here. Okay, so first of all, I can check whether it is correcting work. Window.alert. Yes, is the variable that I am getting fetched from the blockchain. Now I am going to run the project. Okay, this project is running, I think. I'm going to refresh it. No, it is not running stage. Okay, it is running. Okay, I'm running the project. Okay, running the project. Click on this read button. See, while clicking that button, what happens? As we expected, this MetaMask is popping up. So the MetaMask is popping up, and make sure that your MetaMask is connected to local blockchain. Let me check. My MetaMask is connected to, oh, sorry, now it is connected to Georly. I need to change it to local blockchain. Read from blockchain. See, hello world is getting displayed. Hello world is getting displayed. Okay, because my smart contract is deployed on the local blockchain. My smart contract is deployed only on the local blockchain, only local blockchain connect. So I need to connect MetaMask with the local blockchain. Now it is connected to the local blockchain. So whenever I am clicking this one, you can see an alert button is displaying. Alert button is displaying, and that contains this hello world. This value is taken from the blockchain. But our aim is not to display a pop-up like this. We need to display over here. Okay, so not to do this one, what you can do is the instead of this window dot alert, what I am going to do is here. Okay, I am using some jQuery here. Some ID we already given here. Where we want to display, we want to display over here. We want to display over here. ID equal to from BC. Okay, hash from BC dot HTML of yes. Now you run the project or refresh this thing, and you click here. You can see that thing is displayed over here. Hello world is getting displayed. So this value is taken from the blockchain. This value is taken from the blockchain. So this is how we can write the smart contract. This is how the DApp development is running. So we already deployed on the blockchain. Now we are need to connect with our front-end website. Okay, this is how it is working. Okay, so what I am going to do is I will share two files with you, only two files. Anyway, you have already completed this backend portion. Okay, and that means the smart contract deployment and everything you have done. Only the website development and the connection portion is pending. For that purpose, only two things you need to do. First of all, you can create a very attractive website. Like it is not attractive, right? It is simple. Two, three things I have done. In the body, you can see this is the body of our HTML page. Only 4 items I have placed. Only 4 items. Welcome to website. This one and button we have placed and a placeholder for display the value from the blockchain. Only 4 items are there. You can see only 1, 2, 3, and 4 items. The fourth item is now it is hidden. Whenever you are clicking, that will be a name. Okay, 4 items. So a placeholder for the placing the value from the blockchain. So 4 items. So very small website. Very small website. This is the website part, and this is the connection part. This is the connection part. Only thing you need to do is only just in the load contract, you just change this thing. That is the only thing you need to do. Your file may contain on the build, you check your build folder. Whenever you are compiling your smart contract, it will create a build folder. Here, your smart contract may be something else. I have written sample.sol, that is why it is created sample.json. So the same name you have to give over here. This is the thing you need to do. So I am sharing this two code to you through WhatsApp. This is the front end. This is okay. This is the two things only you have to do. Okay, anyway, backend portion we already done. So this is the DApp development. This is the DApp development. Okay, now this is the thing. Okay, first of all, I am changing the smart contract first. This is my VS Code. Okay, this is my contract. What I am going to do is I want to store the 3 fields. Okay, name, for example, string public name equal to ABC. Okay, prints. That is my name, and string 3 field I am going to give. String public phone number, page number is equal to 000 and phone number and email. Okay, string public email is equal to p@gmail.com. Okay, only very small smart contract. So this is a very small. I am creating a smart contract. So three variables I want to store on the blockchain, that is name, phone number, and email of a person. And what I am going to do is, there is no way to update this one. So what I am going to do is, I am going to write a function. Okay, function update values, function update values. So this function accepted three values. Okay, string memory underscore name. Okay, three values it will accept. Memory underscore phone number also it will receive, and string memory underscore email. Three values it will receive, and it is made as public and update values. So and it will update the state variables. Name is equal to underscore n, and phone number is equal to ph number is equal to underscore p, and email is equal to underscore e. So it will update these values with the values it is received through this function. Anybody can call this update function, update this function, because it is declared as public. Anybody can call this update values function, anybody can call. And so those who are calling this function need to pass three values. Three values he need to pass. First one is name, phone number, and email. And based on that values, the smart contract values getting updated. So the smart contract, the state variables are name, ph number, and email. It is getting updated with the values passed through this function. So anybody can call this function along with the values he needs to update. So this is the smart contract. This is the smart contract I am going to define. Once the smart contract is declared, what I need to do, I need to compile and I need to migrate. So I need to compile first. First of all, compile the smart contract, and then I need to migrate the smart contract. Okay, the things is over. The smart contract is this smart contract. The new smart contract is migrated. Previously, four blocks are there. Now, some more block has been created. It is because I have deployed this smart contract. I have deployed this smart contract. I have made a small change, very small change. One function I have added, and three variables I need to store. So the smart contract portion is over, and I have updated the smart contract. I have deployed a new version of the smart contract. So the smart contract has been deployed. Okay, now what I am going to do is what I can do. I'm going to create website. Okay, I'm going to update the website. Okay, welcome to decentralized website. Update your values. Update your values. And what I am going to do is, okay, we can create a very attractive website. So for that, I am using some Bootstrap library dot container and dot row dot call control some 2 or md2 or okay. Okay, better I am having these two. Okay, here it is 8. I'm making it as 8. It is just a front end development thing. Okay, I'm giving some attractive website, making it as more attractive. Here, what I am going to do is, okay, first of all, we can create two buttons. Okay, two buttons I am going to place. Okay, dot row goal. Okay, here I am giving a first button. Button uh, display values, display from the blockchain, and similarly I am going to update values. Two buttons. Okay, here update. So sorry, I forgot to run the project. Okay, you can see two buttons are there. So what I am going to do is button. I am making it as more styling class between summary between large. Okay, this is the class I am giving for this button, and this for class it is a button. BTN color is a primary color I am giving, and size is large. Okay, button large. Okay, now you can see two buttons are there. Okay, it is the no. We can give a simple row over here. Simply one row. Or we can give one BR. Okay, so this is good. Now what I am going to do is two buttons are there. I can make it is better thing is a table. First TD. This is my first button I am placing over there. First row itself I am placing another. Don't worry about this thing. Okay, now two things are there. What I am going to do is I am trying to place this in a centralized fashion. Okay, so this button in a centralized position, that is I am going to do. Okay, two buttons I have placed. Now what I'm going to do is I am making this as centralized uh, style. Again, text align. I'm making it as center. Okay, I have placed it. This also I am making it as a text align. I'm making it as center. Okay, now it is going to center, and I am changing the width as well. So button between okay, between LG we have to give between LG. This is also between LG, so it will be large button. Okay, now you can see this button is getting large. One is display and another one is update. Update. Okay, so the button, this is update. Two button. I can, if you want, you can style width. Width equal to 100 px. I don't know what will be. No, okay. We can make it as 400. Okay, now this is good. That button is good. So similarly, I am placing this button also. So two buttons we have placed. Okay, two buttons we have placed, two buttons. Then if you click this one, the value should be displayed over here. If you click this button, something, the value should be updated. The value should be updated. That is what we are going to do. Okay, now what I'm going to do is the row is there, A is there. Here, first of all, okay, I am going to value for this one ID equal to display from display BC here H1. I'm just placing an H1 tag only. No, it is in a table format we can display. Okay, we can display in a table format. So what all of the things are there? Table. Because I want to display three things, right? Okay, here three values. So th three values we need to display. Th first one is name. I need to display name. We need to display and th name, phone number, th number we need to display, and th one more thing is phone number and email. Three things we need to display. So okay, you can see this name, email, and phone number. Three things you can see over. Okay. Name and email. Three things because in the smart contract we are storing three values: name, email, and phone number. Name, phone number, and email. Okay, that is fine. But when you click this one, okay, when you click this one, update button, what you need to do is update button. Similarly, I am going to have what is this? Okay, contain. Okay, so okay, similarly, I am having the same. I am copying this one. Okay, this is update page. Okay, display update page. Update page, I am giving okay here three values you need to enter. The first thing is TD name. You need to update the values. So first of all, name you need to enter and TD text box. What is it? It's called input style equal to text, and the class also we can give class equal to form control. This is simply a website designing. Don't worry about, don't think more about this one. So, okay, if you want to update the things, you need to update three things: name, phone number, and email. That is what I am going to give over here. Phone number, and similarly, email also. Okay, email. Three things you need to enter. Three things you need to enter. So you can see something like this: name, email, and phone number. Okay, initially I am going to uh, make it display equal to none. So I am initially hiding it. I am initially hiding it. So on this button click, now you can see only this one is things. When clicking this one, that page is supposed to open. Okay, update. Okay, this is the update button. Here, what I am going to do is on click, dot, display update page. This function I am going to call. This function is not at all defined. So come over here. I am defining that function. I think so. What I am going to do is I am going to okay, first of all we need to show this page. Which page? Display this page. This I can hide. Not hide. And other page we can supposed to show. Which page? This page we need to supposed to show, because we are going to update it. So this page is there. This page we need to show. Okay, display VT page. Is supposed to show. And we supposed to show this one. Okay, now see, whenever you are clicking this one, update button, okay, it is nothing happened. Why? Okay, we need to, there is okay, if you click here, it is displayed. If this display button, nothing is happened. So again, display button, there is a display button is there. Okay, similarly, this is the display button. On if you are clicking this button, okay, that is initially this is enough. This is enough. Okay. If you are clicking this one, this button, this page is supposed to show. Here, you need to give your name, email, and your phone number, and you can have a okay modify. Okay, modify button you can play. Here after tr, one more tr. Next row, we are having td button modify. Okay, modify button. This button I can make it a class equal to it is btn primary btn. Okay, that's it. Btn primary type equal to. If you want, you can mention the type also. Type equal to button. Then if you click here, you can see this. Okay, this button is not centralized. I am going to make it as centralized. So 3D equals 1 equal to 2. Style text align. Okay, style text align. I am making it as center. Okay, now you can see this is going to be centralized. Okay, now everything is fine. Now everything is fine. Now what we are going to do is we are going to update the value. Okay, before that we need to read the values of the blockchain. Okay, when this website is open, this is the website. When it is open, the values from the blockchains is supposed to be loaded. Okay, the value from the on the display button, this value is supposed to be shown. Okay, there is a display button is there. That is good. What is that display button? This is the display. So in this display button, dot. Okay, on clicking this one. Okay, on click event. On click event. While clicking this button, on click event, dot get the data function. I am going get data. Get the data function. I am going. Update the get data function. So update the get data function is already defined. Update the get data function is already defined. Okay. While showing, we no need to show that modify website page, modify data page. That is not required to show. So I am hiding. Okay, so what are the things we need to read from the blockchain? There is three things are there, right? Three things. S equal to, okay, three things are in the blockchain. This is very important. Okay, see, three things we need to read from the blockchain. Three things you need to read from the blockchain because the smart contract I have connected three values: name, phone number, and email. So three things I am going to read. The first thing is name. Name I am reading, and three things I am going to read. Okay, name and phone number. Phone number. So that is here it may be written as phone or something. It is PH number. Okay, it is written PH number. So PH number reading. Then last email also we need to read. So email also you need to read. Email. Value is email. So three things you need to read. You have read, and this value you supposed to display on the front end side. So you need to display on the front end side. Okay, here TR is there. Under that, one more TR I am giving. So in the first TD, here you can have an ID. Okay, TD ID is equal to name. Here you can add the first thing. TD. Second thing you can add over here TD ID equal to PH phone number, and the third TD you can add ID as email. Email. So three IDs are there: name, PH, and email. So there you already got the values. You can add the values over there. So hash. Here you can add dollar of a hash name dot html. So this value you can write from the bucket and you are appending on the html side. Dollar of ph hash. On this id field we are adding ph dot html of p. This value you have added, and one more field is there on the front end side. Dollar of hash email. Here you are adding the third thing, dot e. Three values you have dot html of e. So you have read the three. While clicking that button, get data function. While clicking this button, this get data is going to execute. Get data going to execute, and it will read three values: name, phone number, and email from the smart contract, and it displayed over here. Displayed over here. Name, ph, and the email. Okay, let me check whether it is working. Most probably there will be an error. So click here. Oh, it is coming. Okay, you can see name, phone number, email. It is coming. It is displayed. These values are coming from the blockchain. No doubt it is coming from the blockchain because you can see these values are already stored in the blockchain. These values are already stored in the blockchain. You can see these are the values already stored in the blockchain. 000 and then PFG. These values displayed over here. Now the second thing, while clicking this update button, this button, you are having the provision to update it. Okay, so first of all, you need to, while clicking this button, whatever the values you are entering over here, that is supposed to go to the blockchain and store over there. The values should be modified. So what I am going to do is, here three values on this button click. On clicking this modify button, okay, I am making it as on click. On clicking this one, update blockchain, update, send it to blockchain, send it to BC function. Okay, these values we need to send it to blockchain. So this function is supposed to call. This function is supposed to call. Send it to BC. So this function is still now not defined. Come over here. So I am defining that function. Async. Here I am going to, first of all, we need to send these values to the blockchain. What are these values? That values we are receiving from here. Three values you need to send. Okay, while clicking this one, you need to click these three values. Three values you need to send. So first of all, you need to take that values. So var n is equal to which text box is used over there? First text box. Value from the first text box we need to take. This is the first text box. This is the first text box. So ID equal to n to BC. N to BC. It is the value to the name. It is the value name. It is this value to the BC blockchain. So hash we are taking from this text box dot y. We are reading the value from that. And second value we need to take from the text box, that is we have phone number. Okay, that is also we can give. We can copy that. Three things we need to do. Okay, name, email, and the phone number. So second thing is P. So P to BC. This text box we have to give, and this is E. Okay, three values you need to read from that text box. Three text box are there. You need to read the value from the text box. This is the way you come to read the text box. N to BC is there. P to BC. Okay, here I need to give ID as ID equal to P to BC. Okay, and the third text box, this text box ID I am giving it as E to BC, email to BC. And we are reading the value from this variable, this text box over here. And finally, when you click that button, you can see the button is there. While clicking this button, three values we have read. This text box name is or ID equal to N2BC. This text box ID equal to P2BC. This text box ID is E2BC. So this text box, we are reading the value from this text box. What are the values you are entering over here that have been read while clicking this button, and we need to send these values to the blockchain. Okay, we need to send these values to the blockchain. So what we need to do? App dot. What is our smart contract? Our smart contract name is sample. Okay, sample. In that smart contract, this is the smart contract. There is a function is there. Anybody can call this function. So we are calling this function along with the three values. Along with these three values, update values, along with these three values. What are the values we have read from here? Three values we have read. These values we need to send it to the blockchain by calling this function. So we have read that values, that is n comma p comma three values we have. And since it is a right operation, we have to mention this one from up down, up down. So I think we have done. I think we have done. Let me check this one. I don't know anything. Sorry. Okay. Let me check this thing. So I am refreshing it. Now the value. This is the complete decentralized application. Now the values for the blockchain. These are the value. Now I am clicking this one. I am updating the value to Prince Kurian. I am updating the value and the phone number as 234 and email as qwt@gmail.com. I am updating. Okay, I am updating. Click on this modify. Now this since it is a right operation, this MetaMask pop-up is coming up. MetaMask is popping up. Oh, sorry, I don't have sufficient fund. Okay, I don't have sufficient fund. What to do? I don't have sufficient fund in my MetaMask. What to do? From the Ganache blockchain. Since it is a right operation, we need to pay some gas. Okay, so which account I can take this? Okay, copy this account. I am importing this account to the MetaMask. Oh, it is not copied. I am importing this account. This account having sufficient data. Okay. Okay, what I am going to do is refresh it. I am changing the account. I am changing the account. This account having enough data. Okay, now this is the page I am refreshed. Now the value is you can see this is the value. This is the value. While clicking this button, you can see this is the value. This is the value from the blockchain. Now I am trying to update it. Okay, with the value to the front end itself. Phone number is 91 something. Email is something. Gmail. Okay, I am going to click this modify button. So this is a right operation. This is going to happen and confirm it. Okay, and what happened is go to the website. I think it is done. Now you can see it has been changed. The value has been changed. So this is a complete design. That means the value we are you can update it. You can update it. This value you can update. Okay, this is the complete decentralized application development. This is the decentralized application. Okay. Do you have GitHub account? I am going to deploy this in the real scenario, something like a real website development. Okay, how it comes in the real scenario, real project. Now everything is running in local side, right? I can only see because my blockchain is local, or this website is local. Everything is in my machine. Now what I am going to do is I am migrating the entire thing globally in the real scenario, in the live. But I checked everything. I found it is working fine. So I can migrate it. I can migrate to the real scenario. So first of all, what we can do is blockchain thing. Okay, first of all, we have done the blockchain thing. Okay, you can do the blockchain thing. Now it is working in the Ganache blockchain. This smart contract is working on the blockchain. I am going to deploy on the test network or in the real Ethereum. You can select a real Ethereum or any other blockchain network you can use. But I am going to use purely test network. So the same smart contract remix ID. Here the contract is, I am going to create a new contract. Sample is there, I think. Yeah, sample. Yeah, sample. Sample is there. Okay, this was my. Okay, this is the Okay, this is the smart contract. Now what I am going to do is I have compiled it. The smart contract I have compiled it. This is the smart contract I have compiled it. Now I am going to migrate in the Geoli test network. Okay, Geoli test network. You know how to deploy on the Geoli, right? So change it to Geoli, and this account don't have either. This account having either. So I am change Geoli test network, and I am going to migrate it. I am going to migrate it to Geoli through MetaMask. This thing we already seen. Okay, how to deploy on the Geoli test network. So we already done and checked it with the local backend, everything working fine. Now I am doing everything to the Geoli test network, migrating to the Geoli. The same smart contract, I am migrating to the Geoli test network. So injected Web3, so MetaMask is connected to Geoli test network. Now, if I deploy this one, it is going to deploy on the Geoli. Okay, now it is deploying. Now it is going to deploy it. Okay, now you can see it is deployed. Okay, you can see it is pending. It is deploying. The smart contract is going to deploy on the GeoLink. Okay, we can wait. It is going to deploying. The same process you are going with the real Ethereum network as well. Only thing is you just change it to MetaMask to connect the MetaMask with the real Ethereum. Okay, now it is done. Okay, now everything is fine. It is deployed. What I am going to do is, okay, now and onwards, this is not required. I am closing my Ganache as well, local blockchain. Now and onwards, I am going to migrate in the real. So I am closed the Ganache. Here, okay, everything is fine. See the build folder. Go to the build folder, sample.json. Go down. Okay. Now you can see previously it was deployed on the network 5777. That is nothing but our local blockchain. Now it is migrated to Geoli test network. That is the network ID 5. Geoli network ID is 5. Okay, so I am changing to 5. Okay, network ID is 5. And what is the smart contract address? What is my smart contract address in the Geoli test network? Either you can get the smart contract address from here. This is the smart contract address. So copy this one. Copy this one. This is the address. Okay, I am pasting it. This is the address on the network 5. Previously, it is in the local blockchain. On the local blockchain, the address was that one. But in the Geoli test network, the smart contract address is this one. And the transaction hash. What was the transaction hash? You can see here the transaction hash is this one. Okay, just 33 seconds ago it was deployed. This is the thing I have copied. Okay, paste. So everything is done now. Anyway, I have deployed this smart contract. Anyway, I have deployed this smart contract on the Geoli test network. According to that, I have updated this JSON file. Okay. Now the second thing. Okay, now I am closing the code, VS Code. Okay, VS Code and everything. This is the project directory. This is the project directory. Okay, one thing I forgot. Oh no. Okay. Okay, open VS Code. My project is okay, let it be no. Okay, everything is perfect. It is done. You can see this is not this one. Where is my project? Actually, it is Henry Harvin. This is my project. This is my project. So here it is, build folder is there, SRC is there, everything is there. Now here I am going to, and the smart contract is deployed. It is permanently there on the blockchain yearly test network. Okay, so the blockchain portion is over. It is deployed. Now my aim is to deploy our website. Okay, blockchain is deployed. Blockchain is deployed, and you can see the status over here. This is my blockchain, the smart contract that is over here. And now our aim is to the deploy the website. Okay, so I am going to docs folder. I am creating a new folder docs. Here I am pasting this two JSON file. This two JSON file is important. Just to copy this one, go back and copy to docs folder. And the website related thing is over here. This is the website related thing. I am copying the website related thing also over here in the docs folder. Okay, now everything is fine. Now I am uploading this code into GitHub. Okay, before that, uploading the code into GitHub. In the VS Code, just open my project. There is open a folder in the desktop. Let me check Henry Harvin. This is the project. This is the project. That is, we have updated. Docs folder is created. Okay, everything is there. And okay, git ignore file. Where it is? Git ignore is there. No. Okay, I am creating a new file called .git ignore because I am uploading this file, this project into GitHub. So git ignore dot git git ignore. Okay, git ignore. Over here, I am adding the node modules folder. Node underscore modules. Okay, this folder is adding over here. Git ignore. Okay, now, okay, everything fine. Everything is done. Okay, close this one. Okay, so go to my GitHub account. My aim is to deploy the website. Already blockchain is deployed. My aim is to deploy the website. You can deploy the code on GoDaddy or any other website, any other server. That is fine. But the GitHub is providing a free hosting as well. So this is my GitHub account. Here I am creating a new repo. Guru Kerala, and the repo name is what we can sample Henry. Okay, sample Henry. I am giving sample Henry, and I am creating the repo. Okay, the repository is created. Now I am uploading my code to this repo. So for that, open the terminal. Open the terminal, and what we need to do is git these commands: git init, and git add or. This command we need to execute. Oh, sorry, git add or. Okay, better sudo. Okay, git add all and git commit. Some okay, first commit. Okay, so I have git commit done. Git branch -m. -m main branch you need to create main branch created, and this is the git remote arch. Sudo remote also I have added, and we can push our code sudo to push -u origin main. Okay, so it is going to push to that. Yeah, now it is pushed. The code has been pushed. Now you can see it is my sample Henry Harvin. Yeah, now it is 1 minute ago. The code has been pushed to GitHub. It is pushed. Code has been pushed. Now you can refer this code. This is what I have done. Now what I am going to do is our aim is not this one. Uploading code is fine, but migrating our what? Migrating our website. Okay, we need to deploy our website. So in order to deploy website, go to settings. There is a pages is there. Deploy from branch is there. It is okay from a branch, that is fine. Branch is main branch, we are having main branch. In main branch we are having doc solver is there, and click save. Okay, so the web page will be custom domain. We can't add. Okay, it is saving. It is not deployed yet. It will, I think it will take 1 or 2 minutes. We can wait. Yeah, now it is deployed. Your site is live at over here. So this is my website. This is my website. See, this is my website. Now remember, this is my local blockchain and nothing is there, and their thing is online. And their thing is this is the URL. This is the URL. This is the URL. And so this is the URL. You can also try. Display means nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I have done a small mistake. Okay, I need to connect with the localbox. I need to connect with the. Make sure that this website is connected to Geonly test network. This data is fetched from the Geonly test network, so your MetaMask supposed to connect it to the Geonly test network. So if you click here, now if you want to see means if you click here, you can see this one print 00. That is the detail, and I am going to update it. Okay, my name is Prince. And the phone number is 8921345499. Email is because we are uploading to the test network, it will permanently there at Gmail. So I am going to modify. It is a write operation. We need to pay some gas fees. Okay, now and onwards, if you see, if you open this website, you are able to see. Okay, it is not updated. It will take some time. Minimum 10 seconds it will take because we. Okay, till now it is not updated. Yeah, now it is updated. Okay, see, it is updated. It is updated to now. Updated like this. So we have done entire thing. It is updated. If you want, you can. Anybody can use this website. Anybody in the world can use this website. These details go and store in the blockchain. Okay, if you want to update means click on this update and see this one. Only thing is MetaMask should be connected to the Geonly because our smart contract is there in the Geonly test network. Okay, this is how the completed dApp development works. Okay, so you just try to do from your side, and if you don't have the GitHub account, create a GitHub account.